Hello, fellow YouTubians. My name's Terry Andrews Jr., also known as the J5 Guru. Okay, so this is kind of a Terry's Top Tip, cradle base fabrication. So this is an impromptu video, but I figured I'd document this, show you how I did this, because I could see people having an issue. So on all these other ones where I attach the angle iron, I can use my milling machine. I can clamp, I can get in here with clamps and I can clamp to the angle and then, take it apart, move it over to the milling machine and drill all the holes, and the angle doesn't move on me or anything like that. And it's worked out really well. This is cradle base number 1 of 3. This is the worst cosmetically or whatever. Yeah, I kind of rated them, 1, 2, 3, so this one is, the least desirable out of all the folded pieces and everything else. I actually have holes up here that I accidentally drilled oversized. Not a big deal, but I'm a stickler for details. So basically, if I'm going to screw any of them up, this is the one I want to screw up. But, to the point of this video. Okay, so I have 6 holes I have to drill in here. How do I drill them in? I can't do it on the milling machine because it's not big enough. This is at a weird angle. It hits the table. Yeah. So how can I do this? Bear skins and stone knives, but still have it be accurate. That's the important thing. It needs to be dead nuts on. Okay. So what I come up with is this. I got about a 1.1 inch long and I don't know, 750 thousandths diameter piece of aluminum that I put into the lathe. I faced each side, and then I drilled through the center of it in the lathe with a number 43 drill bit, which corresponds to the tap size for the number 440 screw, countersunk screw that has to go in here. And then what I did is I went and I actually, these were already kind of, Kyle had previously, done them with a kind of a countersink in the CNC. But what I did is I went back with this and just kind of used this as an alignment, to make sure I had it reasonably straight. And I went down a little bit to make sure that the diameter of the hole matched and that it would all stay centered. So basically, this is what I do now. Use a little bit of cutting fluid here, tapping fluid, lubricant. And I'm going to now use this as a guide, okay? So by holding this, by putting it into the drill hole and then making sure that I hold this, see, now I know that that drill bit is perpendicular in both directions. To the material I'm drilling, so the hole will go in straight. So as long as I hold this down here with some pressure, okay, now I know that I'm good to go, and I'm going to go ahead and drill through. Moderate pressure. I'm using a high drill speed. Now I stop, clear out the flutes because I'm going through aluminum at first and then into steel. The aluminum gums up the flutes pretty quick. So, yep, and there we go. And back down in and then through the steel. Make sure I'm squared up here. Yeah, for some, well, I got a burr there. Nope, no burr. Okay, make sure I got this right. Oh, there we go. Okay, must have had a piece of swarf under there. I'm holding it down with pressure. There we go. And that puppy, I have a number 43 drill bit here. And if I just kind of set that in there and kind of use this as my gauge, oh yeah, beautiful. And beautiful there. Nice and perpendicular to the material, which is important especially for countersunk screws or any fastener. Because you know if the hole is not straight, then the fastener is not going to set flat to the material. In the case of countersunk holes, you know it's going to make one side of the fastener stick up. So as a added thing here, so I have one more hole down at the bottom I have to do. And what I've been doing is been running some small 256 socket head cat screws down through the holes. Okay. I put a washer under the head of the one, and then just a small square nut. These are actually hardware for the Johnny 5 head. And I'm just going to try to see in here if I can. There we go. Okay, I can see, and right about there. Down in. Grab this. And is it going? Come on. There. Okay. Whoopsie. Well. Go. Yep, can hear my neighbors. Thus the reason that the CNC room was double insulated. So I did not bother my neighbors because as you can hear, sound travels through walls no matter if they're brick or not. So anyhow, so I got my 256 screw in here and I kind of tighten that down. And now, in theory, I should be able to remove this clamp and not have everything. Yep, there we go. Didn't pop up on me. And I didn't lose the precise positioning I was looking for. So yeah, so rinse and repeat. So now I can go in here and kind of clamp it up a little bit higher if I want, but it actually looks good right there. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, so hopefully that helped you out a little, you know, kind of, hey man, how do I do this? This is a wonky place, but I want to make sure to get the hole straight. There you go. Simple little thing like that. Yeah, it's going to make sure that you're doing accurate holes and they aren't off to one side or the other, or up or down or cattywampus, you know, and just screwing everything up. So, hey, there you go. Problem solved. All right. Terry Andrews Jr., J5 Guru saying bye for now and go build something cool. And the monkey pushes the button.